Hello, students. As we are in the process of preparing for ASSET, let us go through the ASSET curriculum framework for English. ASSET curriculum framework for English. ASSET English assesses students' language skills, conceptual understandings of language using a variety of texts. Students are evaluated in reading comprehension, vocabulary, and grammar from grades 3 to 10. In this video, you will see the specific objective or the skill that is tested. Let us read through and then we will reach the portion. Asset tests for a grade are based on the learning outcomes of the previous grade. For example, a grade 8 asset paper covers the skills that students are expected to have mastered by the end of grade 7. A paper may also include questions based on skills taught in earlier grades. If these skills are considered essential for mastering higher grade concepts, some questions may also be repeated across grades to understand students' misconceptions or to gauge the extent to which the understanding of a certain skill improves as students move from higher grades into higher grades. It is important to note that this curriculum framework document should be seen more as a guideline for learning expectations at different grades rather than prepare students on these exact outcomes. At times, based on our students' performance data on questions and derived insights around what students can be expected to know by a certain grade, asset papers may have questions that test learning outcomes that are not explicitly stated in this framework. The wrong option or the distractor in the questions are often framed keeping in mind the alternate conceptions students may have or the variety of thinking errors that students may make. Students' responses to these options often provide interesting insights into their thinking or learning gaps. Skills covered by Asset English across grades. The tests cover various competencies, skills under four broad categories. All the skills tested under these categories are listed below. Core skills include reading comprehensions, where the objectives or the core skills are identifies and recalls direct facts in the passages, analyzes and infers hidden ideas, analyzes characters and situations, understands organization and context of the passage, interprets the lines of a poem, registers moods, tones, and emotions, identifies the main idea and purpose of the passage, infers using contextual clues and prior knowledge. Core skills grammar, knows punctuation and sentence formation, understands the usage of grammar concepts. Core skills vocabulary identifies synonyms that mean similar meaning words, antonyms that means opposites, and other words. Deduces word meanings from contextual clues. Understands idioms, proverbs, and figures of speech. Core skills, phonics and spellings. Knows correct spellings and phonics in words. This table is exactly what the students should keep in mind while preparing for ASSET. The following table shows the mapping of all these competencies or skills across different grades. That is, identifies and recalls direct facts and passages. We read about this. It is present right across all the grades. Analyzes and infers hidden ideas. It is there in the early classes, grades 3, 4, and 5. Analyzes characters and situations. It begins from grade 6 onwards and there right through. Understands organization and context of the passage. It is there throughout in all the classes, grades 3 to 10. Interprets the lines of a poem. It is there from grades 3 to grade 6. Registers moods, tones, and emotions from grades 7 to 10. Identifies the main ideas and purposes of the passage. It is there right from grades 4 to 10. Infers using contextual clues and prior knowledge, that is from grade 6 right across to grade 10. Knows punctuation and sentence formation, it is there right across. In the senior classes, punctuations will include semicolon and colon. Understands the usage of grammar concepts, it is there right across. And as we proceed, the grammatical concepts become tougher and tougher. Identifies synonyms, antonyms, and other words. As we progress right across, the vocabulary becomes more concise and tougher for the higher grades. And it is definitely right across your curriculum of other subjects. Deduces word meanings from contextual clues. Contextual clues means the two commas between that information is given, hyphenated or contextual information is given, and the students are able to assign meaning and derive the meaning from the context. Understands idioms, proverbs, and figures of speech. It is right from grade 6 and higher up. Knows correct spellings and phonics in words. It is from grade 3 till grade 6. I hope the students will refer this table while preparing for the asset examination that is coming in. I wish all the best to all the students. Thank you very much for your kind attention.